tell you something. Let me tell you something. They probably like this one even less. Yeah, they'll probably like this one even less. Especially the karmic men that don't understand. Divine feminine, I gotta give you your props, girl. You know what you know. You know what you see. You know what you're guided to. You know what you're guided away from. Let's talk about the energy of calling your power back. Where did that come from? Where did that originate? Why? Eight of Cups, where did that come from? Okay. So when we talk about you needing to take control of your life, I said we here. So this might be the spirit team, your ancestors, whatever. They're speaking up for you. And the energy they're given is you have been the emperor your whole life. What I say is what I say. You were called to something this lifetime. You answered. You chose. You made a choice. God presented you with an option, right? Where you would have to step up, take a leadership position in your life in all ways. Which meant what? Clearly snatching it back from the false leaders that had placed themselves in your reality. A lot of you divine feminine chose your divine path. If you are a twin flame, you chose your divine counterpart. Okay. So once you make the choice, there is no choice left to be made. It's your choice. Your calling, as they say, was not a conference call for the world to be a part of, to give their say-so. That's not how this works. So you holding on to that vision and that knowing from day one is why you are divine feminine. You see, you can't just sit on your ass all day and expect to receive some shit, right? You know that. They think the Empress just sits on the fucking throne and just collects, just receives. Everything just comes. But what these people don't realize is the Empress is what the world wants them to see. The taken care of, right? The blessed. The one that everyone sees as, abundant. That's what God wants the world to see about you. That's what they see. That's why it gives evil eye and jealousy. Period. But behind the scenes, what people don't see, the emperor that you be moving with, what people don't see is faith without work is dead. And what you have been seeing is motherfuckers' lack of faith. So when God told you to carry a vision within you and to not let that light die out, it was because he trusted you with a very major responsibility and leadership role. You are the emperor in your life. Let me tell you why I say that. Because the man that's meant for you has always been the man that is meant for you. Little did you know that person has not changed throughout your journey. That has always been your person. You was never getting better to be with this person. You were getting better to be with yourself. Okay. Now, divine feminine who resonate with being the emperor. You resonate with being the emperor because you have never seen anyone like yourself. God has put you in the presence of many men. Many, 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 many men who wish many things on you, huh? God also gave you the power of discernment and the gift of clairaudience to hear these motherfuckers' thoughts, to protect yourself, you say, as they're drilling in the ground right now, all of a sudden today. Confirmation. Something's getting drilled. I guess we're drilling it in this energy. Divine feminine, don't ever, because you're calling your power back. You know who you are. You are healthy, masculine, and feminine in balance, which means you know what takes what from you. You know what you need to give to get what you want. You know how you need to move to reach a goal. You are every motherfucker in the deck. This is your journey. You get to slip up. You get to make mistakes. You get to be the fool. Because God says you're learning. That's all you're here to do. The earth is our school. So when God presented you with that challenge and said, you know what? I need you to do something different. I want you to come over here and see about this real quick. What did that call for you to do? 1, choose Lover's card. Choose something that is in alignment with your morals, values, and highest good, right? Because if you choose that, that's what you give, and that's what people receive. People have been getting what you have been giving, and it's good. Leadership, being a leader, being a boss, being someone people look up to. Now, in this energy, you're a twin, right? You're the emperor. Why do I say this? Because a lot of these men, divine feminines that y'all are called to wake up, okay, have never heard about this. They've never heard about this. They don't know what we're talking about. So you, yet again, had to take control, charge, and authority of your path. Confirmation. And your path says you are destined for this. And even if someone else don't know, here too comes your job of being the leader to show. Again, this is not force. You're here to show. What does an emperor do? Makes boss moves. So for you who have had to make all these decisions, right? For everything in your life, concerning everyone in your life, you've had to protect yourself, everything you've loved. You've had to get clarity on your life and the lives of those around you. You've had to do a lot for the highest good of all concerned. That's the emperor. When God said, divine feminine, I want you to go up here and make a channel, okay? And I want you to gather up as many of my children as possible and show them their greatness. Show them who I am. Testify, testimony that I am real. However you do it, my child, you are blessed. If God told you that, you the emperor. You see, because there's many people who God comes to. Everybody don't answer. Everybody don't choose, but you did. You see, you chose to be different. You chose to stand apart. That's what makes you the emperor. Now, what if I told you these karmics that was coming up against your choice of change for your life, right, to be better? These were the karmic feminines. They were men. Oh yeah. But if you the emperor, you can tell a real man, right? Right? From one that just acts as if. When you out here in this real world and you taking real control of your life and handling all the jobs that you have to handle in this world, who gonna tell you what? Who gonna try to boss you when you are the boss making the moves? Emperor, divine feminine, yeah. See? They don't know who you are and they can't place us in this energy. Well, you're a feminine, so you have to be an empress, bitch. I'm an empress when I sit up on my throne and get everything that I done work for, yes. But every other day, I am every bit of a divine masculine who is a woman. And I ain't giving my power away. A true divine masculine would not want me to. He would interstand on a soul core truth. Nah, I don't have to be under her. I don't have to be beneath her. All I got to do is stand beside her. And when I'm beside her, she feels comfortable enough to surrender and allow the feminine to flow. This is not a man that's going to want to beat you down with his power. This is a man that's going to understand why you've had to stand in solidarity and be this emperor boss bitch that you are. He going to love that about you. Allowing no one to humble you because you do that. God does that. Yeah. So for the true empresses who understand that you have been every bit of these emperors that you have been waiting on, you understand why God said, love on you and what you love will come to you. Don't get these messages confused where you sitting around your whole life waiting for a man that is you. Internalize. Can't nobody save you. You got to save you. You got to do the work. You got to protect. You got to provide. You got to take yourself out of situations that aren't good for you. You got to be the real boss. You see, other people don't understand that. Other people subject themselves to things that they know are beneath them and stay there. Cycles of grief, cycles of chaos. Motherfuckers can't live in peace. They love chaos, drama. They thrive off of it. You don't. You like to protect your peace. So you move in a way with solidarity and sovereignty that says, I'm going to get what I'm going to get. I'm going to do what I got to do. If I got to do it alone, I got to do it alone. If I lose friends, I lose friends. A leader, don't worry about losing. Empress. Divine masculine, when it comes to these karmic ass masculines that you have dealt with, you are the emperor. Don't you see it? These karmic ass masculines, yeah, that are coming up as Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands in the cards, and motherfuckers is confused. Why? You're the emperor in this energy. And if someone's confused, they should be. I'm not going to clarify. But you know that you're the one that's being sought after. You know a lot of y'all divine feminines who are women are being sought after by men. Yeah. You know most of your trolls and your comments are men. Men doing the things that women do. So that's why they're karmic feminines. Yeah. Because no grown-ass man should be coming at a woman. See what I'm saying? No grown-ass man should be attacking a woman and feeling like they big dog. You see? Nah, divine feminine, you really big dog. Because you let people think what they want to think and you go about your day. An emperor does not have time. You have no time. You don't have time for the peasantry. That's what these people want to be. You see, you've learned to hold yourself to a higher standard and not allow people that are under you, quite literally, to bring you down to their level. You have rose to an occasion that says you have earned your stripes, divine feminine. And while motherfuckers don't want to give you your flowers, they don't want to give you that badge of honor that I'm placing on you, because God says it's yours, emperor. You have shown many people how to be leaders in their lives. You have showed many karmic masculines, okay? Let me tell you something. How to be better men. Not for you. Not for you. You don't want that. You don't want that. You're done with that. This is the energy of, yeah, I changed. I'm better. Yeah, okay, well, great. I'm happy for you, but I'm good still. You did that. Good job. But you're not supposed to do it for me. This is you taking control. Don't allow people to come to you in this energy and be like, I did all this and I changed and now we can. Forgiveness does not require re-entry, boundaries. See, the thing that people don't understand with a true emperor is they don't think about the short term. Divine feminine, you've been out here thinking about the long-term goal that God had given you. I placed in you a good thing to do, and you have been doing that shit ever since it was placed in you. Your fruit is ripe. The harvest is grown. Let me tell you something. For all these karmic men, right, that's coming up in the energy is very feminine, very catty, right? Very dramatic, melodramatic, overly emotional, overly obsessed, right? You are the emperor. And they want the emperor. So let's talk about that. A lot of people are in certain closets here. And I'm just going to be real. Because how are you attacking a woman? Say, this is how an emperor thinks. How are you going to attack me for being a strong man? I mean, whoa. Say, somebody calls you a man. Somebody said you're a man. Okay, but they like you. So what does that mean? See, people are in closets. Because the way this energy is, it's very weird. Like you have men out here, divine feminine, okay, that don't like you. And they don't like that other people like you. They don't know why they don't like you. Something about you, what's the word, demasculates them. Emasculate, demasculate, whatever, them, right? You make them feel small. A whole woman out here, standing in her power, makes many feel small. So then they want to talk crazy about you, talk crazy to you, but they want you. Like these people want you. They want to be with you, but they hate you because you're too alpha. So what does that mean about them? Do you see why I'm talking about these people being confused? And it's not a matter of They want to knock you down and make you submit to them. No, it's not giving that. It's giving motherfuckers is mad at you because they can't come towards you because you take all your power back and now you're the real emperor of your life and other people are looking not so much. That's what happens when you don't lean on your own understanding and you realize all you need through this journey is God. When I was trying to figure out the twin flame journey, God was like, don't even worry about the person. That's going to confuse the fuck out of you. Because you know who your person is on a soul level doesn't mean they know who they are. So this whole time, a lot of y'all been out here speaking and doing this and doing that. Motherfuckers don't know. Those who know now. And they look back and they're like, shit, I got to make this right. Because they weren't aware. They wasn't awake. But now that they're awake, it's given passing the torch. Divine Feminine, who has been this emperor of this journey, you have been taking control of the path to protect it. You have been walking the path before everyone else to make sure that it's strong, to make sure that it's actual, factual, and it's right. Motherfuckers can't move into a house that ain't built. So while no one else saw what God gave you, while no one else got what God gave you, while no one else was you when God came to you and asked you to build a solid foundation for the future, for yourself and many others, no one else was there. Not your divine masculine, your true twin flame, not your friend, not your sister, you. You alone. And so, now when it's time for these unions, where your counterpart comes in, everything is prepared. Only thing left to do is feast. Now you pass the baton to the true divine masculine, the man in the flesh. And you say, here you go, King. This is what we've been working on. Do you want to sit and eat? You want to talk? You want to build? And if this is the one that's meant for you, he going to sit down, he going to eat, and he going to build. Because in that moment, he's going to see the whole blueprint. See, these divine masculines that we are coming into physical contact with, they have been having dreams. They have been having visions. And it's going to be a situation that comes to pass where you and this masculine are in the same physical space. And you're both going to have a shared vision at the same time. And it's going to be very magical. All this work. Divine Feminine, your masculine can't help but fucking love you. He can't help but worship the motherfucking ground you glide on, bitch. You've done all of this. He didn't even know what you were doing. Your masculine had no idea what you were building. Now, as far as this being interlocked and intertwined and y'all locked in on a very soul level, let me tell you something. How long did it take you to clear out the clutter to get to your true soul, to see the truth of you? That shit don't happen overnight. Now, when I tell you this as well, holding the space, right? Knowing when to put on the divine masculine and when to put on the divine feminine shows true character, true strength. You know that you have someone that your soul is calling to, and you still grant grace, space. You don't manipulate. You don't project. No. Naturally, the masculine doesn't go on the same journey that the feminine does. The feminine does the work. The masculine feels the work. So, if you're a leader and you're meant to lead a specific person, they will be led by you, whether you know it or not, because that's destiny. It's what you're here to do on every level. If God says, I need you to lead these people, I need you to guide, and I need you to do this, you don't know who these people are. I said there's always one in your crowd. God will place what you need right in front of you, and you won't even know it until the time that you need to know it. Because the journey has always been about you calling your power back, becoming the best emperor that you can be. Why? Because you didn't have it. A lot of y'all didn't have good role models as fathers. You didn't have good role models as uncles and cousins. You didn't have men that you didn't know what to look for because you ain't never had it. So God said, I need you to be it. And now that you have become that which you have been seeking, you will know when someone is righteously deserving of the position that you are ready to hand over. I am boss of my shit. until I see someone, until I internalize and blend and integrate with someone who is boss of theirs, and then we can be boss together. That's the twin flame journey. If you chose your twin flame path, that ultimately means you said no to all karmics, whether they believe it or not, whether they thought they had a chance or not. You were never going back and forth with these karmics in the energy of wanting to be with them and settle down with them. No, you're a divine feminine. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Don't they understand? Don't they know the karmics we're talking about is them? I don't know who they think we're talking about. We ain't never tried a fairy tale and what's the word? We ain't never tried to see a vision with these motherfuckers in it. We have never wanted to internalize a life that we were stuck with these motherfuckers, is what we're saying. We literally, quite literally, was trying to figure out how to get away from these crazy ass motherfuckers. Now, we've done that. However God guided us away from these people, we got away. And a lot of these people, they will now see, Divine Feminine, that you truly are the one that got away. But that's destined too, see? Sometimes there is no, feeling better about a situation. Everybody amicably, is that the word, agreeing on it. Sometimes that shit don't happen. Sometimes it is what it is. Sometimes you come back here to be representation of that what you have been looking for. Sometimes you want change, you got to be it. Sometimes you got to be a boss. You got to not know what the fuck that is and be it. Sometimes you got to be called to be led, but don't have no leader to lead you. Oh, I guess you got to be that leader. People left you in so many situations where you had to be that emperor. And you are only going to take action on, Empress, on what is worthy of you. You're only going to give your protection to that which deserves it. You're only going to give your energy to those who are up for the task. Because let me tell you something. To sit next to an emperor for real, you got to be pretty up there. An emperor ain't letting shit slide. An emperor is not letting shit slide. An emperor is compassionate, empathetic, intuitive, nurturing, but they ain't playing about anything. An emperor is secure and solid. Look at your emperor card. They never thought that could be a woman, though. No, we've always had to look for a man that resembles that card, and we done been coming up short, haven't we? And that's when God said, no, you're not looking for your emperor. Your emperor is already found. You're not looking for that man. I already have that man. You're not looking for him. The world wants you to look for him, but he's not in the world. He's not in the world. He's not of the world. So you've been looking for this man who is not of the world, in the world. You see? This man is kind of like one of them stored up blessings that you get type energy is what God says. Because he can put the spirit and soul on a thing real quick. He can snatch a soul and place another one real fast. I've seen it happen. So it's not a matter of the physical vessel of the person that you be thinking about. It's about the soul of a motherfucker. And God is completing souls out here in these streets. What was half will be whole. What was severed will be not, is what I'm saying. When you call your power back, that's how you stand. As the boss. You can't beat up the boss. You can't beat down the boss. And this is no ego. Anyone who takes it wrong, check your ego at the fucking door. Maybe this is an ego death for you. Because you don't run nobody's life. We give people, space to be and do, the things they feel they got to do. But ultimately, that doesn't change our lives. That's why we give people the space. That's why we allow people to do what they would rather do. You see, when you give someone space, you don't clutter them. You don't make them choose something else because you think they should. No, you give them space. And in that space, that's where you see how you gonna move. Say. But people who don't think before they act, people who are run and ruled by negativity and fear and doubt and fucking all them shadow emotions, they give in to the temptation that is negativity, evil, greed, jealousy, diseases. You're not doing that. The biggest thing that I see with the Emperor is protection. Fuck all the other shit. Protection. When you learn how to protect yourself, when motherfuckers didn't want you to know what you needed to protect yourself from. You see what I'm saying? When you learn how to do that, you learn what that Emperor card truly means. Nothing gets past the Emperor. The Emperor is responsible, right? So that means Emperor, woman or man, you got a family, right? You making decisions for the family. You're not making decisions that are just good for you and hopefully it all works out for them. No, before you do something, you're going to sit back and you're going to say, okay, I need to do this, but I got to make sure that this is okay over here. I got to make sure that, this is good. Okay, over on this side, that's good. You got to think about the whole of a thing before you make a decision, right? Because you are the first line of, you're the first line of defense. It can't go past you. Nothing can get past you if you're the Emperor. This your domain. This your kingdom. What you love is behind them doors. You ain't letting no motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Man or woman. To the single moms, I fucks with it. You're a bitch. Nah. I'm protecting my shit. See? There's a difference. People that don't have kids don't understand. They let anything happen. As a mom who's fucked up, I've been there. Ain't shit happening. See what I'm saying? So, in this energy, empresses who have been the emperor for years, searching unknowingly for what you needed to be looking inside to see, to find, to have, to hold yourself. You found yourself. In finding yourself, you healed your masculinity. That bruised, hurt masculinity that you had dealt with since childhood. Because you dealt with bruised, toxic, abusive men. The you that was attracted to the men that kept fucking you over. The trauma bonding, where you felt like the more aggressive man was the more protective one. Nah. You said, damn, I can be aggressive and not violent at all. I can protect myself without force at all. I can put up a boundary and say, don't cross this shit, bitch. And if you cross it, you get what you get. You don't got to put no hands on nothing. You don't got to touch no magic. You just got to stand in your solidarity and say, don't fuck with me. Somebody is going to know someone they shouldn't fuck with. Whether they continue to try it or not, that's their stupid decision. Their free will choice. But they're not free from the consequence, however that may come. So, you've learned a lot in this energy. You've learned a lot in this energy, and the people that are talking that I'm not reading, they don't care. I got an index card that says they don't care. They don't care. They don't care that you really are who I'm saying you are. They don't see it. And that's still the crazy part because it's always been in you. You didn't see it either. But now I think you look in that mirror and you see something different looking back at you. You see a force to be reckoned with. You talk to the mirror like, yeah, bitch, we gonna do this. Even if we gotta do it alone, I got you. Everybody wanna go? I'm here. I got this. Yeah, that's a different type of energy you exuding when you look in the mirror and talk to yourself. You see what I'm saying? And that's what makes you the boss. That's what makes you the boss of you. That's why when you say something, shit move. Not in their lives, in yours. Because you control yours. There are no strings. And there are no puppet masters. There is no one coming in between you and God. There is no one misrearranging, misinterpreting, fucking up communication with you and God. It's never been a thing. You may not have heard it clearly. You may have not knew what God was saying at a moment. But he has always been talking. He's always been moving. And he's always been holding your hand. You fucking divine queen, you. And the man that receives you, man, wow. The man that God allows to fully receive you will know that he has been blessed. This is the thing. Fuck the person. The man that receives you, listen to what I'm saying, the one that doesn't judge you, that sees you, that knows you on a soul level, right? You spark something within this man. He is a blessed, highly anointed and favored man. You know why? Because God is allowing him entry. Yeah. A man after God's own heart is on his way to you. A man who wants to come in and provide because you protected. A man who's about to see the big picture and understand what that means on a 3D level. See? There's the baby. And I'm out. Empress, you about to be able to really be the empress and stop being the emperor. Your emperor is on his way. And you know what he's going to say? I got this, babe. You've done enough. Let me take it from here. I see you. I see what you've been trying to show me. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for seeing in me what I had yet to see in myself. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for healing me. Thank you for guiding me. I could cry. This man is crying. Oh, anything that you and this man create together is anointed, bitch. You knew this from jump. You knew from the inception of your journey that there would come a point in time where this man would come to the table. That's why it has been being built. The firm foundation has been built. The table has been set. The enemies is gathered around to see it. They see the table. They see the plates. They see what's being prepared. Yeah. Your divine masculine. He gonna be the royal emperor that pull up and sit down and eat. Not many people can get to you in this energy. You're unapproachable, but you're not to the right people. You see, some people are offended. You're off-putting. They don't know how to place you. They shouldn't be doing all that. The right ones on a core truth right now are like, yeah, I fuck with it. That's a real one. I need that shorty on my team. That's how they feel about you. That's how they feel about you. A man want a woman he could trust. A man want a woman that he knows he don't have to fucking run in behind. A man want a woman he knows don't need him. A man want a woman that knows that if he leaves, she gonna be all right. A man want to know that a woman got her own. A man want to know that he is not needed. And all the things God has been teaching us. You don't need no man. Yeah, we'd like one. We'd like to be loved and all these other things. But some of you guys have found great joy and pleasure in hermit mode, loving on yourselves. Shit, I know. Not right now, Kaylin. I know. Because I've been there too. It's real hard to put yourself back out there and allow motherfuckers to want to look at you and love on you and touch you and be around you. Nah, my energy is precious. I done gave it to the wrong ones before and their life is obliterated, a mess. I don't want to do you like that. I don't want to do you like that. Divine Feminine, know the power of her love. I don't want to do you like that. Yo, just please. Divine Feminine be getting into relationships like, please just don't do me dirty. Because you don't know the God that I serve. My ancestors, the friends, the team. Y'all, please just be nice. Hold on. Like, this is what y'all be saying. This is what I'm talking about. I need y'all to stop, okay? No one's getting this right now. I have something else that you will get, but it's not this. Okay, go ahead. Because you were both over here fighting over it. Nobody's getting cookies right now. Do you want your tablet or are you going to calm down? Okay. I'm not doing the screaming and fighting stuff, so you can stay right there. Okay, honey, I don't need to stop. You guys really need to stop. So yeah, I have 2 children with ADHD, if y'all must know. So I get a little, loud sometimes. So that being said, I ain't got nothing to hide. Shit. So with that being said, I said what I said, okay? Oh, people still talking shit. They don't get, huh? Of course they don't. At the club going up. Yeah. Thank you. You're all gay and single. Yeah, okay. As I'm talking about the energy. Yeah. See? She has 3 baby daddies. No, I don't. That's crazy. That's crazy. Listen, they know me. They know me. I'll let y'all look at the men who are offended by my words. See? Only men do shit like that. See? That's men for you. They swear they know me. I know. They swear they know everything about me. They only know what I've told them. And I'm pretty sure I already told my story already about that situation. They wasn't paying attention. I guess they wasn't there for that message. They didn't hear that either. Selective hearing is there. Selective fucking brain usage as well. So, yeah, I don't be worrying about it. She can't hold energy high for too long. These people, see? I don't need to hold anything high. This is not what people think. You can tell witches and tarot bird brain bitches because the way they talk, that's not what this is about. I don't have to hold anything high. You are not of God. Okay? That's all I can say. This ain't an act to hold energy high. What does that even mean? Like, what does that mean? I'm so confused. Yeah, I already said that in the earlier message, shitting on you. I'm confused. I said that already. I'm so confused. See? I say it, they say it back. I'm supposed to be offended by what I said out my mouth? What is wrong with these people? See? Even the phone knows. Checking motherfuckers at the door. But who are you? I need you in here for a minute until I get those, I think it's in the kitchen. Let's get a couple cards because I won't be back on today. I'm going to enjoy my life. Oh, wow. Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess. Oh, wow, see? Oh, well, they don't say. They need to. See? Karmic feminine ass energy. See? That's not a woman talking. That's a man talking. All right. That's how they coming up in the cards as women. Catty. That's the Queen of Cups in reverse. Catty. The cups in reverse are also motherfuckers that is misusing and abusing alcoholic beverages. King of Cups in reverse? Yeah. So these people out, King of Cups in reverse. That's not a water sign or any sign. Motherfuckers have their own problems and their own generational curses to break, and they coming over here trying to play with y'all. See? They don't get to do that. The sun will be shown on these people in this energy. They can't run from the sun. They're hers. All right, where's my coffee? Let's see. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You release something. Now you're being freed up to do something. Yeah, okay. So just like I said, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. While these motherfuckers watch. How'd you get out of that situation? That's what they're saying. How'd you get out of something? You went within to get a deeper view. That's how. You waited for the confirmation. You waited for God to come through and confirm something. when you was doing that soul searching and you got what the fuck you needed. Doesn't matter if people believe you. That's the thing. You're happy, right? That's all that matters. Because you did what? You overcame them fears. You and God, Empress. You and God, Empress. The moon is the woman. Yeah. The moon is the woman. The moon is the wisdom. Men aren't naturally tapped into their intuition, are they? Isn't that why Divine Feminine, you had to teach your masculine how to listen to and hear God's voice? Yeah. Now your Divine Masculine is connecting with Source, their spirit guides, being opened up to spirit. All these fucking cups, because it's prophecy out here. They was always going to be up underneath the prophecy with you. They just don't have the role they thought they had. See? They didn't like Jesus. Why would they like you? That's what I'm saying. You know what they did to that man. Look what they're trying to do to you. Look at my comments. Every time. Judgment every time. Because what are they doing? Placing judgment. You can't call judgment on certain people. You can think you can, but it don't do shit. Because who are you? Yeah. See? You were the one that was called to call the judgment. 10-10. 10 views, 10 likes, 10-10. Yeah. So don't let these people play with you. You know what it is, and you know what you're not. And you know what you will never be. Yeah. Now these people that are stuck on stupid behind the scenes, God, man, they're going to always forever be stuck on stupid. As long as you ain't, that's all that matters. As long as you're learning from what you're seeing, you'll continue to be happy at your investments, Empress. That's what I'm seeing here. As long as you keep receiving what the divine has for you, that's all that matters. The divine don't care about how these people keep paying people to steal from you, these bribes and all this fucking weird shit, these practitioners. The divine don't care, because I already told you every time they try to block you, you're going to get blessed. And aren't you? I think so. Archangel Michael is here. You asked him to help you cut some cords, right? You asked Archangel Michael to help you see a situation clearly. He did that. You know who was who. And when you know, that's when they get caught up. When you see something clearly, this is like literally divine intervention. This is an angel coming to give you a breakthrough of clarity on some devil-ass energy. Yeah. And when you saw that, these motherfuckers who thought they were moving around unseen became seen by you. God's always been seeing them. But the people that want to keep calling judgment on you and make you seem, well, when you give it to God, he going to help you see what you need to see. And then the motherfucker go like this. So they'll forever think they got away with something. Yeah, they didn't get away. That's why they're going through what they're going through right now. And that's why they're in my comments, not taking the best part of this message. Page of Pentacles. I'm just the reader. Don't get mad at the energy you come to the reader in, that the reader is picking up on. Don't be mad. You're a page. Learn something new. You can't come for an emperor being a page. Empress. They can't come for you being a page. A page is like a pest. I don't want a pest. Shoe fly don't fucking bother me. I'm not stooping down to this level. You too grown. Yeah. Let the light shine on that one. You got children to be out here healing. You ain't healing grown-ass motherfucking people. You got children that need your healing. Your babies need you more than these fucking people ever will. And they get everything from you. They are little yous. You are chosen. What do you think your children are? What do you think you produced? What do you think you carried? What do you think you prayed for? Y'all prayed for miracle babies. Y'all getting miracle babies. And that's what I'm saying. Okay. Whatever the fuck that means. Everything is being fixed in this energy. Transmutation is happening. Observe, don't absorb. I transmute all negative energy into positive energy that I can use for my highest good. And as I say it, so shall it be. And so it is. And as I do it for me, I do it for my collective. I do it for everyone that you love and care about. I do it for my children. I do it for my twin. I do it for the world. Who you do it for? Everybody that's up under the sound of my voice that believe in motherfucking God and that there is a way. Because you made one. Yeah. So, now that the way has been cleared, somebody is on their way to you. Somebody's on their way, straight to your crib. straight to your crib to balance out a situation. After letting something go. Energetically, someone has been purging. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, letting something go and walking away from something. It's not my business or the world's. What the fuck a person is releasing from their past and walking away from. But as they do, they come into the table. They're getting ready to come to the table. Somebody's about ready to cross this threshold, literally. Jump in out the window with this one. That's what I'm getting. But right into your blessed life. Right into what was built and prepared for you. These men out here have been working and busting their whole asses, their whole lives. Having to be, having to show, having to prove, having to do, having to move, having to run, having to provide, having to protect. And this whole experience here, they ain't had to do none of that in this dynamic. Now they get nurtured. They find a woman that understands the struggle. They find a counterpart who is going to allow them to be whatever man they need to be, who is not going to try to change them, who is going to heal their wounds, who is going to love on them. Give them what they need that no one else has been able to provide because ain't no one else been through shit. You say, you and your masculine have gone through similar struggles. Yeah. And when he comes home to you, he's going to feel safe. He's going to trust you. He's going to be able to take off his jewelry and place it down. Be careful. She might steal your chain, Cardi B. Yeah, he ain't going to have to worry about that with you. He ain't going to have to worry about what you're doing when he's not around. This man is going to have peace that surpasses all understanding. They didn't like that. The karmics hate that. But it's okay. Y'all is a force to be reckoned with, is what I'm saying. This is power couple for real. Yeah, 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Temperance. Yeah, because not only did you just walk away from motherfuckers, you healed. That's the difference. People walk away from people every day and go right back to them. Do the same stupid shit for another 5 years. Why haven't I gotten anywhere? Leave and go back or do the same dumb shit. Leave a motherfucker, go to another more toxic motherfucker. Leave that toxic motherfucker, go to another motherfucker that damn near almost takes your life. Motherfuckers ain't healing. At this point, it's not their fault, it's yours. Why do I keep putting myself in situations where I only attract this type of person? Okay, how about I pull back and be single? How about I do the inner work? How about I not put myself out there to be misused and abused? How about I change the way I'm looking at a situation? What you allow will continue. I'm allowing motherfuckers to do me dirty. When you go in and you see that, you heal. You're no longer allowing. And that's what a lot of y'all empresses did. Motherfuckers looking at you like, oh, you're single. You're never going to have a man. You're a twin and you're not with him. You're not this. You ain't shit. God don't love you. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck these hoes. That's why they're looking at you every day. Either they're gay, 1, or 2, they're jealous. They're envious of the things you don't have yet, but stand to receive. Say, they're trying to clock your moves. They're trying to be ahead of you, but they can't. They won't be ahead of you. They're not even in your lane. They're not even competition because they're hidden. It's not fair. It's not a fair fight. And who's fighting? This is my life. Who are you? Why are you here? Oh, you're no one? Okay. Because in your life, you say who is who. People don't get to just place themselves at your table. And then you're like, how the fuck did you get here? No. See? Healing does that. And motherfuckers hate you for it. I wish we could keep coming up into your energy and taking from you. I wish we could just keep emotionally fucking you over. I wish you could just keep giving back to us as we keep taking from you and making you feel empty. I wish you didn't know who you really was. These people know what you bring. They know who you are. On a soul level, you see these wings, these motherfuckers know you ain't like them. And ring of fire. Okay, shit. Oof. Them wings are red. You are not the one to play with. You don't got white wings. What is red? Emperor energy, Aries, Chiron. Yeah, I come in peace. But what angel do you know that did not come to war? Yeah, they send angels in times of war and battle. You come with your red wings, who they think you are. Okay. See, this is in you. This flows through you. Temperance. Things are flowing through you as they should, as blockages from your healing are being removed. If you had not healed, you would not be removing. You would not be here in this temperature, in this energy, fully tempered and balanced in your feminine and masculinity. It's about time for you to sit in that Empress throne. It's about time for you to get in that Empress energy. It is. That's this temperance. You've been in the Emperor. It's about time for you to temper that and get into that Empress so your Emperor can come towards you. Yeah. Switch up the tempo. I've been saying what I've been saying for a reason. I've been saying what I'm saying for a reason. Yeah. It's about time to flip-flop the role, twin. All right? It's about time to allow your divine masculine to come in. There's legacy that's being built here. This is crazy. Yeah, you've done all you can do alone. So your divine masculine is coming into your physical reality to add on. See? King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. That's family. That's legacy. That's wealth. That's spiritual path meeting physical people coming together. The King and the Queen of Pentacles normally are married. There's a family dynamic. So blending families is here. There's a whole lot of shit going on. King of Cups is here with this King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's someone who want to give to you. Someone who want to give to you. They got nothing but love for you, and they want to see your physical existence get better. This is a man that wants to help you focus on what it is you love. That's what this man is here to do. And however he's supposed to do that, I don't know. But this King of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles, yeah. There's only one person in this energy that's getting access to a 10 of Pentacles. And you know what that is. So I'm going to leave that there. There's something here about a 10 of Pentacles that you and this masculine, only you and your twin flame have access to. So take that how it applies. I don't know what motherfuckers think they're going to get in this energy. But something of yours and your divine masculines has been being protected until now. Emperor, yes. See? Yeah. Something has been protected between you and this Emperor when it comes to a 10 of Pentacles or a spiritual inheritance, or something has been, okay, so if this is prophecy, right? This has been long coming. This is long in the making. This was prophecy for you to do, to have, to be before you even were birthed here. This is just what it is. God said that these people would have this, and that. You got to know your own prophecy for your life to know that it's being filled or what you need to fulfill. So those of you guys who do know, who were told, that's why you got the calling, that's why you have the protection over your life, it's because there's a prophecy over it. Everybody don't get this. So you have been doing all this work to attain this spiritual inheritance that is yours. It's yours. It's rightfully yours. You are the owner of it. Okay? God knows it's yours. Fuck what a person got to say. In this energy, it's being released. The masculine has joined, I heard, the party. Okay? So there's something here about now it can be evenly dispersed. So 5 of Pentacles, we talked about this before. There's something between divine counterparts, right, that has been blocked, gated, protected, covered, cloaked. Okay. It's being released. The Emperor is giving the energy of completing the prophecy. So now something can come to the two, right? Because the Lovers and the Temperance, you both have been being guided to listen to that inner voice that God is giving you both to hear through. Yeah, clairaudient and clairvoyant. So one is hearing, one is seeing. That's the 2 of Cups. Well, damn. Okay. That's the Temperance. One hears, one sees, and you blend the two. So the divine masculine is hearing. The divine feminine is seeing in this energy. So take that how it applies. But yeah, something is being released to the 2 of you, whether you're together or not in the physical. It has nothing to do with that. This is on a soul level. Yeah. Divine masculine is getting what he needs to receive. He's getting good karma. All right. Divine masculine is definitely getting good karma right now. Whatever he is working on with his ancestral team and the divine and God, he is being blessed up right now. The magician, the justice, the emperor, the temperance. This motherfucker can't be touched. He can't be played with in this energy. And anyone coming up against an emperor energy right now is Oh, God, please. I'm just going to not let them know. I'm going to just let them try to come up against it and let them see for themselves. 7 of Cups in reverse. You guys, God wants you to be celebrating right now because a lot is on the way. A lot is on the way. A lot is coming on the path. I said this the other day. The World card is here. And nothing that is trying to stop anything is going to stop anything. God says something about behind the scenes and these people trying to stop your forward movement. You've already gotten where you need to be. So they didn't stop none. They actually moved it along quicker. They moved it along quicker because they removed the illusion from you and any confusion so you know exactly what it is you need to do. So the people that thought and planned that they were stopping something behind the scenes actually showed you what they were trying to stop. You stopped it yourself and you went a different way. So they didn't stop shit. See? God chose you. And whoever you are, Divine Masculine, God told your Empress to choose you too. I'm picking up on this energy like these motherfuckers, I didn't choose, you didn't choose me, you was chose. See, that's the thing with these karmic men. They thought they chose you and they thought they chose you. No. God chose them to be in your life. That's how that worked. God chose them to be whoever they were. And they did their job, correct? Okay. In this energy, God told you to choose a person that God already chose for you. So you chose because it was already chosen. You didn't ask, you didn't question. You said, I know that there is someone that is out in this world that is my person because God told me. Period. You healed. Your masculine and feminine are in balance. The high priestess, the hierophant. You're no longer the empress, the emperor. I said you ranked up. This is high level. This is very, very much so high level collective energy. Masters out here. This is masteries. Many different stories of mastery. Divine Feminine, you will now receive your true Divine Masculine because you've embodied the true Divine Masculine which you were seeking. That's how you get your divine counterpart. Or you continue to go in circles and think every man that comes into your life is your Divine Masculine and continue to go through lessons in love, or you understand that you wasn't never out here looking for no man. You was looking for yourself. You was looking for yourself. That's what you was looking for. You wasn't looking for no man to come and love you. You was looking for God, and God was the man that came to love you. God saved you. God worked with you behind the scenes. God healed you up. God told you of your chosenness and your ordinance with him and your place among the stars and the lineage and the connection and the ancestry and the bloodline wars and battles and the karmic shit that was going on and the organizations of corruption that came up against you that you still healed through and all the fucked up shit that's still going on that you're healing from. Yeah, you are something to be reckoned with. You are a fucking star. And I love y'all. I love y'all. Continue to be blessed, never stressed, and keep guiding people to their highest best. I love y'all. Even trolls, they learning too.